Hey, welcome back, guys. It's that time of month again. We are looking at the April releases 2024, and you know we're gearing up for the year. You know there's a lot more heat coming, so let's have a look at what's coming up in April 2024. But before you do that, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down, and make sure you follow the bro 808 Kicks ATL. Make sure you follow Love Kick Customs as well. And without further ado, let's take a look at some of these releases, because some of these releases are going to be quite interesting this month. We're gearing up for a very packed year this year. So first up, on the 1st of April, bro, the messy Sambas. What do you reckon, bro? What's your thoughts on these? Can Adidas make an impact with the Sambas?
Probably not, bro. If the first pair didn't do, I mean, these, I think they look cooler than those. I do like the black on them more than the white. I'm not a pink guy, but I get it because the Miami
Let
jersey.
me stand corrected. It's not the Messi. It's the Inter Miami. It's inspired by the Messi Samba. So I stand corrected. This is the Inter Miami CF Samba black pink, and that's basically due from the colorways. If you know the colorway, that's what it represents. Yeah. So my correction. But yeah, what do you reckon, bro?
Yeah, I mean it's a Samba, so it's a 3.
Yeah, okay, cool. Next up on the hit list is, all right, cool. Like, bear with me on this, bro. I please beg you to bear with me on this, right? Because if you're not already, we're gonna take this to the pod. But if you're not already, this is the Adidas the shoe box. Basically, the Minecraft, the massive bite out of mischief. It's supposed to be April Fool's. The box shoe. It's supposed to be a bite out of. It's supposed to be like a April Fool's. I think the code on it also says something to do with April Fool's as well. So basically, yeah, it says AF0104. Basically, April Fool's. That's the coding to the box. So I don't know if it's gonna release. Let me know. Can I just say, I'm not going to give this a rating. Should we just move on from that, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Otherwise, we'll be here podding again. But bro, next up is...
can't say them folks, man. Anyway.
I'm glad you said that. Well, next up on the hit list is, I wanted to bring this. This is the Air Jordan 1 low wash denim. This is coming out on the 2nd of April. I bought this because obviously we've seen a lot of denim variations. What's your thoughts on this, bro? Wash denim.
It's not an OG, so it's at most a 3.
Okay, cool. I kind of agree with you on that. Releasing in the States at all, or is it just a UK release?
You asking me about that?
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, if you guys want it, go and get it a 2nd of April, not an OG, but whatever it is.
That's just gonna show up in the stores. They don't stuff like that don't get official release dates. I mean, the store might have a calendar date where they are supposed to put it on the shelf, but I doubt if anybody's like just waiting on those.
Yeah, looking out for it. Right, next up is something that I wanted to bring because obviously it's a collaboration. Next up is the Crocs Classic Clog Black, and that's not the only one. That's coming out on the 3rd of April. Also, we got a violet, or more of a, I think it's a mauve mist variation. I always kind of get the color coding for that wrong. It's a mauve mist variation, Clog Crocs. I mean, it's such a mouthful. That's coming out on the 3rd of April. What do you reckon, bro? Sports mode engaged, is it? Right, I'm gonna give Q taking himself off. I'm gonna give it a come back, bro. Come back. Next up is the Nike Shox RX Black. I've seen the Shox. If you guys want to be really shocked, go and check out the Skepta Shox. They are going for crazy numbers, absolutely crazy. That's coming out on the 3rd of April. So what's your thoughts on this one, bro?
I never liked the R4 Shox. I get that it is one of the Shox that actually did pretty well. They did when they brought the OG color way back, the silver colorway, it did good. So I imagine they'll move around. I don't think they're gonna be difficult to get, but they'll move around. I mean, triple black is not an Air Max, but I give it a 4 just because it's all black.
Yeah, I agree. Moment in time, this is the US calendar at this moment in time, so I don't know whether it's what's going to happen in the UK. If I find out more information, let you guys know, but that's what it is at the moment. Next up is, I'm going to go through a band of these because there's a collaboration releasing on the same day. This is actually coming out again on the 3rd of April. It's the Pharaoh God, the Clay Miami Green, the Pharaoh God 1, which is one variation with the clay green toe. It's another variation, which is Adidas Pharaoh God 86 Sesame, which is it's coming out again on the 3rd of April, and this is both in the UK and the US. And another one, which is Adidas Fear of God Athletics Los Angeles Runner Pale Yellow, which is also coming out on the 3rd of April. All three are coming out on the 3rd of April. This band the collaboration into one. What's your thoughts, bro?
You also left out the Indiana and Miami colorways.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. There is an Indiana, which is the Indiana Red Soak, and you caught me there. And
that's
and
the
obviously
Indiana. The sail with the red toe is the Indiana University. There's also a black and red, which is the Indiana, and there's a black with the green toe, similar to the tan green toe, is just Miami. It's not Clay Miami, it's just Miami.
Ooh,
They are
there's a lot.
mid.
There's a lot coming out on the 3rd of April from Fear of God and Adidas. What's your ratings on this, bro?
Mid.
Mid, just like the mid, bro. That one through for sure. They're rushing that one through for sure for some reason. All right, cool.
The all sale one is the best one, but it can't save the pack.
Okay, cool. Next up is this one, which is basically the most probably exciting one that we're all waiting for at this moment in time, which is the Air Max 95 Premium Atlanta. Let me know your thoughts, bro. Let me know your thoughts. Defo. That is a banging sneaker. That's definitely a banging sneaker to come out. This this is coming out on the 4th of April, guys. Watch out for that. I think it's gonna be more of a US exclusive release, so watch out for that. Next up on the release calendar after these beautiful Air Max 95s is the Ant-Man Georgia Red Clay. Bro, we know Ant's doing numbers. 4th of April as well. I'm actually warming up to this silhouette a lot more, especially with the new colorways. I've seen the McDonald's one, which actually was more of a collaboration. Well, not collaboration, but just the McDonald's colorways. Was it collaboration? It was a collaboration, wasn't it, with McDonald's?
I mean, I guess it did.
Yeah, the three arches. Yeah, the arches at the back, golden arches.
On the tongue too, I think they had the McDonald's logo on one of the tongue. But it's the McDonald's All American game is like the high school All Star game.
Yeah.
So it was a collaboration with that game more so than the McDonald's brand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, that colorway and this colorway, even though this is not the color of Georgia Red Clay, Ant-Man should know that. But I love Ant-Man. Even though I don't rock with Adidas, I ain't got no shade for Ant-Man. So you know what to do with these.
I like that. Oh yeah, when it's a hot sneaker. All right, next up is this Converse Chuck 70 Patta Marquis. What you reckon, bro? It's 4th of April again, $130. Probably equates to about 90 or 95 pounds. What's your thoughts?
Shout out to Cam. These cool if you like Chucks.
Yeah,
they not the most out there Chuck collabs I've seen, because most of the out there Chuck collabs I see I don't really like. So I like these. These dope.
Yeah.
I give
what
them
you giving it? Okay. By the way, I almost this week bought the Fragment Converse weapon because it was like for £50 because it was on sale and I was gonna actually rock it in the gym.
Patta got some weapons. Did you ain't got that on the list?
No. What have you got?
Patta got some low top weapons, all black low top weapons.
Okay, I probably missed that. But yeah, is that coming out on the same date, on the 4th of April?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Make sure you I think I had some high top weapons which I was gonna actually rock. They were dirt cheap as well. Like for £50, yeah, I was gonna probably rock them in the gym and kind of wear them through and see how they last. That would have been a nice little gym sneaker. But yeah, watch out for that, guys. That's coming out on the 4th of April. Next up on the release calendar is 2 Spizikes, which is the Obsidian Low Spizike, which is coming out on the 6th of April, and then we also get a Team Red Spizike, which is also coming out on the 6th of April. I like the Spizikes. I think they're doing a lot of good things with the Spizikes. I've seen the Year of the Dragon Spizike is so fire. If it wasn't a low, I would have got it, if I'm honest. I'm waiting for them to release a non-low Spizike so I can actually cop. But yeah, I like these. What do you reckon, bro?
I like the blue ones more than the red ones. The red ones are dope, but coming out the same time as the blue ones, I don't think it's good for the real.
No. Are you team red or are you team blue?
I'm really starting to warm up to Spizike lows too. I like both these. I give them both
Yeah.
vibes.
But yeah. One of my guilty pleasures at this moment in time is going and look at old Spizikes and looking at the OG Spizikes, and I'm just like, please.
You just waiting on the
yeah. I am. You don't knock a Spizike. It's such a beautifully constructed, amalgamated sneaker together. It's so gorgeous. I just want them to release the OGs and some really good high or mid to high Spizikes. I just want that. I will just complete my desire for that at this moment in time. I really do want that, to be honest. All right, next up. I need to move on. Next up on his release calendar is the actual Vivid Sulfur Air Jordan 4, which is coming out on the 6th of April. What would you reckon, bro? I'm just give it a rating and I'd give you a little bit of thought. Women's exclusive, by the way.
As far as 4s are concerned, these could be better, in my opinion.
Yep.
I'm at like a tentative 4.
Okay. I'm gonna press the button first. This is, to me, this is going to indicate what we're gonna get next year, which is, I think, the Rare Air Tour Yellows. It's gonna be. I think that's what kind of is hinting at that.
That's the reason why this could be better. I didn't want to say it. You said it.
Yep.
So yeah,
I said it.
The Tour Yellow. I didn't want to do the whole poor man thing with it. You know what I'm saying?
So no. We don't remember, bro. We don't use the P word. We don't use the P word for the black and white. We don't use the P word for.
Right.
You see what I'm
saying? We don't do that for takedowns.
You don't do that anymore.
This is a Tour Yellow takedown.
Yeah, 2 years takedown. But basically, we saw the Lightnings. We saw the Lightnings 2 years later. We saw the Thunders, and now 2 years later, we'll see the Tour Yellow Rare Airs, I reckon. So this is a great colorway for the ladies anyway, and this is a great color for anybody that wants a nice Jordan 4. And I agree with the rating. 4 is definitely a good rating for this. Moving. By the way, guys,
I was about to say something you like, but I ain't gonna do it.
Alright, cool. Well, but by the way, this is coming out on the 6th of April, and also, by the way, in the UK, this is coming out on the 20th of April, guys. So there's a disparity between the releases. So make sure you're in tune wherever region you're in. If you're in the US or the UK, EU, and we don't cover like Japan or China or anything like that. But if you're in there, make sure you got your release calendars coordinated for that release if you're going after that sneaker. All right, next up is
all these dates are subject to change too.
Thank you for saying that as well. They all like also, with the military blues to keep pushing them back.
Right. If you think the Tour Yellow 4 is coming, what 5 you think is coming?
Thank you very much, bro. I'm just waiting for you to say that. But fingers crossed on that. Fingers crossed on that, guys. And Q just put it up. There you go. You know what? 99%, 90% of the time we are pretty much spot on. But next up is the Nike Book One Premium Hike, which is coming up. I thought I'd show some Nike books because you like books as well, don't you, bro?
These can take a hike.
Okay, cool. Ain't we
Now,
ever given a
the
sneaker?
black ones, pretty cool to me.
Okay.
But
I've seen the
did you
black
not
ones.
have the black one?
No, I didn't see the black
Haven?
one in the release calendar.
I got you.
Oh, yes, I see. I see. There you go. I saw. You know what? Recently, this colorway has been coming into my life for a reason. I don't know why, but I keep seeing a varsity jacket with the black and metallic gold features on it. I've seen this. I've seen somebody sent me a 95, which is the black and gold variation. Somebody's hinting something to me at this moment in time. I don't know what it is.
Send you a 95. They must not know you too well.
No, bro. Like I was talking about the Atlanta 95 on a YouTube video, and then they kind of said, "Oh, go and check these out." And I was, "All right, cool. They actually look dope."
No, we're not gonna check those out. We're checking out the Atlanta 95s. Let's just stay focused.
Stay focused. Right. moving swiftly on. We've got the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Chrome. Jenny, we need you in this. We need you right this moment in time to talk about this because it looks like this is coming out on the 10th of April. Women's exclusive. Tinfoil ones. Jenny's all over this. What do you reckon, bro?
Give it what Jenny would give it.
Pressed a double by accident. There you go. There's a double super goal for Jenny. Right. Moving swiftly on, we have the Air Jordan 3 Retro Green Glow. I know this has probably already come out in the States for you guys. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And anybody that wants that green glow is coming out on the 12th of April for Europe and EU, I think. So watch out for that if you guys want it. I'm not going to give it a rating. I think it's a nice colorway, but you could just get the Black Cement 3 if you want, because I think it's very close to it. I don't think the green glow hints does much to the sneaker. It could have been a bit more green glow on this, in my personal opinion.
Yeah. It could have been different. It could have been more black and more green.
Yeah, and we've seen a sneaker this week that has radically changed the actual uppers and the colorway, which this should have done, in my personal opinion.
Bro,
I'm not going to mention it.
They should have did double black and green with the green bottom, green
Thank
glow
you.
in the dark green bottom, glow in the dark
Thank
eyelets.
you. Thank you. Preach.
Black,
Preach, bro.
all
Preach.
Black leather and with just green, black midsole. Yeah.
Preach.
Just
and
black,
you know
the black behind the green on the back, the green behind the tongue. Leave that.
Yeah.
Just
and you know what
everything else black.
And imagine if they flipped the actual back tab to have the green back tab with a black Jumpman.
Glow in the dark.
There you go. We just made that sneaker better. Right, next up, guys. And this
shoes matter.
All shoes matter. Oh, by the way, next up, guys, I know the Awake airships already dropped in the US, but watch out for this, guys. It looks like this is coming out in Europe and in the EU. I just wanted to let you guys know, if you're waiting for that, don't go and pay that resale at this moment in time. I was tempted to pay that before I heard the news for this, but on the 13th of April, which is about 2 weeks time, we are going to get an official release of the airship Awake New York. Basically, it looks like some sites already loaded up that actual sneaker for a raffle, so we know it's confirmed in like Foot District and some other places. But yeah, watch out for that if it's going to get a global release, which is great because a lot of people actually want this sneaker, like myself and other people. And the blue variation is coming out in November time, so watch out for that. And I'm going to give this a rating, and I believe it's absolutely. Watch out for that, guys, if you're hunting the airship Awake. Next up, on the 13th, on the same day, we have not one Kobe, which is a Kobe 4 Pro Philly, not two Kobe's, this is another Kobe 6 Pro Italian camo, but we have three Kobe's, which is the Kobe 8 Pro Venice Beach, which is coming out on the 13th of April. This is dope. I love to see this, bro. I love to see this.
Yeah, the 4s and the 6s I'm rocking with. Not so much the eights. I do like the eight silhouette, but that
Yeah.
colorway is doing way too much. That Venice Beach colorway is too busy for me personally. It is
Hmm.
dope though, super dope. Uh, Italian camo coming back. I think that's gonna be the one from these
Yeah.
three that gets the most
Hmm.
attention. But that Philly, bro,
Philly's
because
hard.
the Italian camo, like Kobe has put that one way up there, but that Philly four, it's just the Kobe four silhouette, bro. That's one of my favorite Kobe silhouettes is the
Mm.
four.
Hmm.
I tried to get the GG fours. That was the last Kobe I tried for.
That's dope. And you know what? However much, God rest Kobe so and Gigi's, but however much we saw a retraction from Nike, it's good to see the actual progress of these Kobe's keep dropping. And this is not the only three Kobe's you're going to see. I've seen, I think I've seen the University Red colorway. I've seen a lot more colorways being
Yeah,
talked about and
there's a
seen.
lot of Kobe.
There's a lot coming, and it's great. It's absolutely phenomenal to see because this is what everybody wanted, and we're getting what we wanted. But on that, I'm just going to press that button. And you might be singing "Oh Yeah" in a bit as well, bro. Because look, we're getting the Nike Air Max 1. You might not be saying that because I actually read the description. 86 OG Jackie Brown.
Jackie Robinson, bro. You tripping.
Jackie Robinson, sorry. Not Jack. Oh, what is it? Jackie Brown for Jackie Robinson.
Shout out to Pam Grier. But this is the Jackie Robinson.
Sorry, this is Jackie Robinson. Sorry.
Big
I actually had
shout
Jackie
out.
Brown for the movie, bro. Sorry.
Yeah.
God.
The Jackie Robinson Air Max 1. I wish it was an 87, but it's not. But
Yeah.
it's still dope. It does bear the name Jackie Robinson, legend, GOAT. You know what I mean? So you gotta do what you gotta do with these, bro. I don't like the big bubble silhouette, but you gotta do what you gotta do with these.
And by the way, we're not podding, but we're going to talk about this for a second, just a little second. It's very interesting to see that they actually released the OG Vault Royal Blues, and now they've got the Jackie Robinson's 86s. If I smell a change of strategy, here it is, guys. That's what I'm saying. All right, cool. Next up on the release calendar is the Air Jordan 5 Retro Sale, SE Sale, which is coming out on the 13th of August 30th of April. I'm talking about August. 30th of April as well, which is what do you reckon, bro?
I like them for specific reasons.
Okay. What are the specific reasons? I'm going to put this picture out. It's probably better.
I'm surprised you can't guess. What do you think I would want to do with an all-white Jordan 5?
Turn it into a black Jordan 5?
I'm dipping that thing in some color.
Oh, customs. Yeah, you got me there. I don't know. I looked
in some color, bro. Like I'm thinking about you can't really go orange because you got the callus. That'll be you can't really go purple for that same reason, even though the purple callus didn't drop. You could, but it's the alternate grapes. I'm trying to think of a. Is it because it's canvas, right, or is it leather?
it looks like it looks like it's maybe nubuck.
If it's not leather, yeah, I just want to drop it in a bucket of dye.
Yo, coffee brown.
Yeah,
And just emboss that Travis on the side of it. There you go. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
what would coffee do to the netting is the question, and also
Yeah, that's a good question. Right, on that thought, let's stop. We need to stop on this. It's a shoe release, it's not a custom release show. All right, cool. I'm gonna give this. You okay? I do appreciate the milky.
Somebody gonna do it.
Yeah, no. It might have to be us. Might have to be us, bro. Next up on the release calendar is it's not only just a gazelle, it's the indoor white gazelle. It's not only an indoor white gazelle, it is the Bad Bunny Adidas Gazelle Indoor White, and it's coming out the 15th of April. This is just pictures that we've seen. We haven't seen official pictures at this moment in time. I think it's okay. I think it's okay from what Adidas is producing. It's quite hard.
The shoe. Like what?
There you go.
These promo pics. I need to see press pics.
Proper picture. Yeah.
They need to drop the press pics. I mean, I kind of see what's going on. I wanna see the press pic. You know, just straight up. Look at
that toe.
That's the dopest. That's the dopest part about it. The toe is really dope.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy for Bad Bunny because I was worried about him with his last sneakers not really doing what they wanted.
Well, you mean the responses, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These cool.
Yeah.
I give him a 4.
Okay.
They better than some of the other stuff they be.
You was about to say something really bad there, bro. I think you was gonna either use a T or S word, one of the two, right? Something like that. Right. Next, moving on is I just want to say yet another colorway on the DN Hyper Blues, coming out on the 15th of April. Yeah, they're producing more and more of these, and I tell you what, the person that gave me that inside information about DNs wasn't wrong, guys. It wasn't wrong. We saw 11 DNs release on Air Max Day. We saw Supreme DNs release. We saw a lot more DNs released. Every way I look, all the retailers are promoting DNs like crazy. Nike's just given them a bag and said, promote this, and they're promoting it, which is great because this seems like the DNs are here to stay.
Yeah, I want to see these in person. That blue don't seem hyper enough to me.
Yeah, I think the photography and the lighting actually takes it down. I want it to be.
It's hyper blue, not hyper royal. I'm thinking
hyper blue,
hyper royal.
Yeah, that was my mistake.
Real vivid, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
I want to see that blue popping off that. I like that though.
Yeah, what rating you giving this?
A 5.
Okay. DNs is definitely a flex.
I was just waiting on the colorways, bro. Like the first colorway we saw, it was cool. I was waiting on all the rest of the colorways to come in. When they started coming, they got it.
You can do so. The thing is, the paneling on this allows you to do a lot more. The speckles on the actual upper material allows you to mess around with the speckling. Imagine a gradient speckling just with a black or white. Yeah, 3M2, which gives it that 13, like Jordan 13 vibe with the pimples on the speckling on that. That gives it that same vibe. The panel on the actual tools, the panel on the midsole, the panel on the back, the air bubble units. Imagine if each air bubble unit was a different color all the way through. You can do so much with this. You can do so much with this sneaker, which is absolutely dope to see. But yeah, we as customizers, we're speculating in terms of what we would like to see on that sneaker. But moving swiftly on, guys. Yeah, it's the Nocta Nike Hot Stepper 2 Total Orange, which is coming out on the 17th of April. The only thing I really like about this is the chrome hints, if I'm honest. What's your thoughts?
All I can hear is Kendrick Lamar's voice when I see this shit.
What, the goofy with a check, yeah? All right, cool. Go and listen to that tune. That's absolutely awesome. Go and listen to Future and Metro's album. It's absolutely dope. I've been listening to that like crazy. All right, cool. Next up is the Nike Jar One Day, which is coming out on the 19th of April for $120. And I like the colorway. I do like the pastel green colorway on this. It's nice.
I guess for Easter.
Yeah, it's too late for Easter though. It's the 19th of April. Should have released. Should have released today.
It's spring though, you know. So
yeah,
Easter vibes. You know, I guess I don't.
Yeah,
I don't hate it. I give it a 4.
Okay. Right. We've got another 4 sneakers to release. This one is probably I'm gonna say I think there's some underlying hype behind this. If correct me if I'm wrong. I don't see a lot of people talking about this, but I think when it closer to release, I think a lot of people might actually want to pick this up. This is the Green Glow OG. A lot of people are saying this is coming from a Green Glow, the Jordan 4 Green Glows. I'm
like
saying it's like the freeze as well, just like the freeze. But this Green Glow does more on the silhouette than the 3 did, which is ironic. But if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you guys, it's not the Jordan 1 Igloo, which a lot of people are banning the name to this sneaker. It's very similar. The colorway is just Green Glow is more vivid than the Igloo, but I think on that basis, I think a lot of people might go for this sneaker just based on that colorway.
I guess, but this is some sneaky hype on this shoe.
Yeah,
It's
that's
cool.
what I keep saying.
It's different. It's different for a one based on what we've been seeing. Like I like this way better than I like the white bread. But
Yeah.
I get these a 4. I ain't
Okay.
as high on them as some people are, but I do feel some hype for these.
Yeah. I can see that this hype increasing near the release time. So this Jordan 1 might do better than most of the Jordan 1s we've seen this year or the last or previous years.
It might,
might be.
it might do similar to the UNC.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Definitely see that. But we might be
If it
totally wrong.
does
Who
well,
knows?
I mean, that's pretty much UNC told maybe the taxi, from a couple years ago.
Yep. Oh, the quality on the taxi was dope. And you were the first one to show us as well, which is dope. This is crazy. But yeah, moving swiftly on, guys. Air Jordan 3 Retro Georgia Peach Women's Exclusive on the 27th of April for $200, probably $190 or £185. This is coming out at the end of April time. What do you reckon, bro?
It's 200 US.
Yep.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I like this variation of that peach color,
Mm-hmm.
and you can do that to white threes. You can put whatever
Yeah.
color on it. The dark iris, the green pine green.
Yep.
You can do that.
So
So
funny you say that. I've got both of those as well.
yeah,
Yeah, it's nice.
That's what they should have did with the Racer Blue, but they, and the Racer Blue is still cool, but the 3M on the elephant print was a little much. But no, these cool. I get these a 5. It's a clean summer 3.
Yeah, very clean, very clean. Okay, we got 2 more on this actual radar. Next up is this, guys. This is the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Team Red, just another Chicago looking variation, but Team Red. What do you reckon, bro?
They clean. I'm not mad at them. I give them a 4.
Okay, right. But not least on the release calendar is everybody's favorite collaborator. It's Travis Scott with the Jordan Jumpman Jack Sail variation, the Mocha variation, wavy. They keep moving the name for this, but it's a Sail variation on this release calendar. It looks like this is finally making its appearance on the 30th of May for approximately April, sorry, not May. April. Why am I getting the days wrong? Right, so 30th of April, which basically means we will see this at the end of the month in April time. For I think the price was £145. It might be $160 for you guys.
I'm looking at 200. I don't know.
Are you looking at 200?
But yeah, I'm looking at 200.
I don't think it's that high, bro. I thought it was £145. All right, cool. I might be wrong, guys. I might be wrong. I'm going for the higher price.
We
$200.
both might be wrong.
Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah, but be prepared to pay 200. If it's 250, we're wrong as well. But yeah, so watch out for that. There is a the couple of days after this in May time, but I don't want to talk about it that much. But we are getting a red swoosh variation for this as well, so watch out for that. I'm hearing a lot of contradicting things about this at the moment. Some people saying it's very uncomfortable, it's not wearable. Some people liking it, some people not liking it. I truly believe it's down to your foot. Yeah, I truly believe it's down to your foot. Some people just say the midsole is stiff. I would say if you can get your hands on this, try it for yourself rather
They're
than
trying to
believing what other people say.
downplay it. They try to get people to not buy it so they can buy up all the pairs for resale. We know the games, man. Don't be, bruh. Travis Scott is an athlete.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the way Travis Scott actually work out. You know what I mean? Like he put in work
Yeah.
for real. Like he ain't one of these rappers that just walk back and forth when he on stage. This man doing full on action packed performances, jumping off shit and bouncing up and down the whole time, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Wardrobe changes of the whole nine. Like
Yeah.
that's why Travis is a superstar because he puts on a real show.
Yeah.
He ain't two stepping back and forward. He actually going crazy with the fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Travis Scott would not be wearing this sneaker at his concerts if it was not a good sneaker. Stop the cap, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
going for that.
What
I'm
you,
not
what you
going for
reckon on this, bro?
nobody talking about this ain't a good sneaker, bro. It's a
We
Nike trainer, bro. All Nike trainers are good sneakers. Stop it.
Yep. And on that, I'm just gonna do this.
What's wrong?
And
What
you
is wrong with people, bro?
and a lot of people have told me recently, shout out to Scott and on everybody that actually mentioned that, they said I need this because you love Air Trainer ones. I said, yeah, I'm definitely going for this. I'm definitely going for this. Yeah, but this is probably the only silhouette I might go in for. I don't know. I'm not liking the red curve swoosh variation. I want to see what other colorways they bring out on this. It's going to be quite interesting to see. But yeah, guys, watch out for that
Obsidian.
30th.
We saw
I saw the
Obsidian and we saw Olive too.
Mauve, like a Mauve little colorway as well. I've seen a couple. But yeah, apparently there's about 4 Jordan 1 lows coming out from Travis Scott, and there's about 4 of these coming out. So it's gonna be crazy. They did gearing up Travis too.
I need a black Jumpman Jack.
If
If he do these in black, just like he did the ones, black with the white contrast stitching. I mean,
yeah. You know, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. All right, cool. So that's probably releases for we can get in April time. Anything else?
No. You disrespectful heathen. You.
What's wrong?
You didn't disrespect it. You didn't disrespect me for the last time.
What's up, bro?
Because the greatest sneaker in April ain't nothing that we didn't look at. It ain't the Travis.
Okay.
It ain't none of them threes. It ain't the Jackie Robinson. There's a couple of SBs coming too. It ain't them SBs. It ain't all this stuff that we didn't talk about. Out of all the Atlanta Air Max 95 is close, in my opinion. This is only my opinion that I'm talking about right here. Because clearly you wasn't thinking about this at all.
God. Oh, bro, it didn't even show my release calendar, if I'm honest.
Don't worry about it. It's on mine.
It's a Nike Air Diamond Turf Max 96. I'm just going to press the button, bro. I'm just going to press the button. And this is the reason why. Go on.
The greatest, arguably the greatest defensive player, the greatest football player, the greatest athlete on the planet is back with the greatest sportswear brand on the planet. You knew a commercial was coming. You be quiet while I do my commercial. The Nike Air Diamond Turf 96 Max, by the way. It is an Air Max. Don't act like it ain't. Don't be disrespectful, okay? Understand or not. You ain't gotta understand. Just get out the way. Get out the way. This for the real sneakerheads, the real OGs. Those of us that really like trainers, and Air Maxes. those of us that understand what security feels like when you got a trainer on your foot and you feel like you can jump off a building and be cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what trainers do. This sneaker right here, bro. When you talk about security, oh man,
Yeah. But yeah, this is why it's very when we do our release calendars, we try and check all the release calendar markets to actually bring up all the information. So that wasn't in a couple of release calendars from my side.
no.
Yeah.
You stop. I had on my diamond turf this morning. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Matter of fact, I think they're downstairs. They're downstairs because I walked through some grass. I felt like doing a 40-yard dash. As soon as I touched the grass, I was like, oh. I felt like running the 40. I'm trying to tell you that. Just I was on grass with my diamond turns on, I felt like running. I'm like, what is happening to me? The spirit of Coach Prime just took over me. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to run and jump because I was on grass in diamond turns. That's just how it happens, bro. Have you ever walked in grass? I know you got a lot of training ones. Have you ever walked in grass in your training ones? It feels different, bro.
Yeah, the cushioning of the soil just goes. It's different. It's a different vibe.
You want to try it? You want to try it?
Yeah, you can run. You can just like, come, let me just launch. Yeah, but those are the releases for April time, guys. Make sure you are geared up for make sure you check all the release calendars, not just one or two. All the release calendars for the full releases. As you can see, we have to do that to present this show to you guys because obviously we want to make sure you guys know what the release calendars are going forward. But anything you're in particular you're looking for, I know a couple ones you're looking for. Obviously that diamond turf. And obviously the Atlanta 95. There you go.
That's it.
Right, cool. I'm probably leaning towards obviously the Travis Jumpman Jack. Atlanta 95's if priority is you first of all, but if we're able to cop a second pair, I'm definitely trying to get that. And there's a couple others that I'll probably look through the month as well. But those are the two priorities at this moment in time from my personal rotation. But yeah, guys, let us know what you like. Let us know what you want to cop. Let us know what you are trying to get this month, and we could have that discussion. But obviously, like Q says all the time, rock what you like and wear what you like and love what you like. But from anything else you want to say, bro?
No, that's it, man. Y'all keep being great out there, okay?
Yeah, keep being great out there, guys. Exactly. And from me and from Q, we'll check you out next month when we do the next Shoe Dog release show for May time. But from me and from Q, hope you have an amazing week, amazing month, and an amazing year, guys. And I hope you cop the sneakers you like, because you all deserve to get the sneakers you want. From me and from Q. Peace out for now, guys. Peace.